Hey guys, welcome to another video. How to overcome anxiety, depression, all these sorts of things. This is my take on how to get over these things because I had a lot of anxiety, I had a lot of depression when I was going through healing, and I didn't really know what to do. Nobody, could guide me on what to do and things like that. So this is some of my experiences, I guess, and this is how I did it. And yeah, this is what I'm going to say to you guys. So, how to overcome anxiety. Now, there's so many things to worry about when you have colitis, and one thing is for sure, when you start eating correctly, you improve your digestion dramatically, and so when that happens, you start to believe in yourself, and you start to really understand how this disease of the body works and how you can defeat it and how you can take control of your own health. So one of the things I would definitely say is obviously change what you eat, because once that happens, your anxiety will slowly get less and less, because when you see your body start healing, you'll think, okay, look, I'm heading in the right direction. But there are times when your body does obviously go into a detoxification, and I've talked about this a lot of times. The body goes through ups and downs, it heals and then goes back down and then up again. So when you're in that position, and when you get onto a bit of a downward spiral, or whatever you want to call it, the best thing to do is to really understand and read about how this disease works. And the best thing to do is realize that your body's actually healing, your body's actually trying to do a lot of work to get you in a good place. And when you when you have anxiety, when you feel like, oh man, this isn't going to work, all these things pop up in your head. There's a really famous quote. I don't know who's it by, but something along the lines of, we live mostly in our head, so make it a happy place. So I'm just going to get this quote for you and say it properly to you guys, because I know it's a really important quote for me. So hang on a second. So here it is. You live most of your life inside your head, so make sure it's a happy place to be. And this struck me just recently. Actually, I found out I got this quote from somewhere, and I thought this was really important, because we do live mostly in our heads. We're always thinking about things. We're always, sometimes actually we default to negative. And so what do you want to do inside your head? Do you want it to be a happy place, or do you want it to be a very negative place, anxious, very, very worried about what's going to happen next, and all those things? With ulcerative colitis, of course, you're always wondering, when am I going to go to the toilet? And so the first thing I suggest you guys do is improve your diet. Include more plant-based foods in your diet, bananas, especially fruit, because that's going to help your digestion, that's going to help you clean out and cleanse your body. And so that's when you start to realize how good your body can actually feel. And so the anxiety sort of just goes away, slips away. And as soon as your body reacts, as soon as your body starts to get healthier, that's when you feel really good. Your bowel movements are controlled. You know when you're going to go to the toilet, and that's when you realize that anxiety doesn't need to be there anymore. And even if you are struggling, what's the point in worrying about digestion when you know what your body is doing? So it does not need to exist. We don't need to live in fear. We don't need to live in a place where we're constantly thinking about our bowel movements. Here's a good tip just for you guys. Don't count the number of bowel movements you're having, and also just let go of them. just be like, okay, this is what my body's doing right now, and this is what I need to do to get better. So that's how you overcome anxiety. That's how I've overcome anxiety. I don't obviously have it anymore. It's kind of come up to 5 years now, and I've living a really good life after colitis. So I don't have any of those problems anymore, and this is one of the ways that you can overcome this, by obviously cleaning up your diet, eating the right foods, going vegan. Because once you go vegan, you realize all the awesome things about what you're actually doing to the planet, to the environment, to the animals, and all these awesome things. So there's another layer just going away. So it just improves everything. So again, that's my take. Post your comments and criticisms down below. What do you think? How have you overcome anxiety? Let me know down below. And thanks for watching, and take care, guys, out there. And there is always a life after colitis, I can tell you that. So cheers, guys.